Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Peak Signing Agents Podcast with me, your host, DVO Derek Van Otten. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Again, you can watch this on YouTube, Spotify. You can listen on any podcast platform like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, whatever you like to listen to. I'm there. But please, real quick, if you could please, if you're watching on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, give a comment. Subscribe. If you're listening on a podcast platform, please follow or subscribe. Leave a review. It greatly helps me in the podcast. It actually helps put our rankings up. If anyone is searching for a notary or signing agent, it will pop up this podcast above others. So if you don't mind doing that real quick, I'd appreciate it. And again, support our sponsors. Okay. On this episode, I want to talk about a conversation I had with a local notary and when I did a meetup. So I did a meetup. I do meetups here once a month in my area, and there's a lot of meetups happening all over the country, so make sure you are tuning in and finding out where they are in your area. Anyway, I was doing a meetup, and I was just kind of getting things ready. I was getting the camera ready, and so I can record it, just kind of getting the chair situated. And about a half hour before my meetups, we do like a little networking where people can talk with each other, pick each other's brain, see if they can help, get, again, collaborate with fellow notaries like we've talked about in other episodes. So anyway, that was happening, and I just kind of overheard one of the notaries talking about how she was out marketing. She was out doing her marketing, and I think she's watched my training about marketing, so she took a page out of my book, the Donut Connoisseur book, and was bringing donuts to some local title offices. And if you want to know how I market, again, I'll put a link also to that in the loan signing system, so you can watch that episode. It's still how I market today, and it still works for me. I've gained a lot of new business in the last couple of weeks. The end of March just happened, and I was in like the beginning middle area. It was a little slow for me, so I did a lot of marketing earlier this month, and boom, I just got slammed at the end of this month. A lot of new clients. So if you want to know how I market, I'm going to put that link in the description so you can go watch that. Anyway, what I heard her saying is she was out marketing, and she has like a flyer, and it kind of shows her fee schedule, and she was giving it to them, and she got a new client. And they wanted to use her, and they said, "What's your fee?" She said, $100. And they said, "Okay, why don't we do this? We'll pay you $125, and if anyone comes in and markets at a lower price, we'll let you know." And she's like, "Okay, great." So I heard her saying this, and I said, "Okay, I want to talk about this in our meetup." But I had an agenda, and I was getting ready. I totally spaced it. So we had our meetup. I totally spaced it, and I thought about it later in the week, and I messaged her, and I said, "Hey, can you please give me a call? I want to talk to you." And she did. She gave me a call, and I said, "Hey, I want to talk to you about your marketing and your fee schedule." So we talked about it, and I think it's going to help her a lot. And I want to share that with you guys, what we talked about. And I said, "Hey, listen, that's great that you're marketing direct. I'm proud of you. Good for you. Go get that. But you said your fee's $100. What's the point of marketing direct if that's the same fee you're going to get from a signing service?" Does that make sense? Like, signing services are going to be paying for like a refinance and purchase. They're going to be paying $80, $90, $100 easy. And if that's your fee going direct, what's the point then? Because there's so much more headache going direct. In fact, I have a plan on future upcoming episodes. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of working with signing services and the pros and cons of going direct. I'm going to talk about both of those. But anyway, I said, what's the point of marketing yourself direct if you're just going to ask for signing service fees? Because we all know if you're getting work from a signing service, it's going to be less than the signing service is making. Because the signing service had to go out and win that client over. That's business for them. You didn't have to go market. You didn't have to go do anything. That's just a notification that popped up on your phone. Do you want it? Yes or no? And you don't have to do anything, right? Just, great, yeah, I'll take it, or no, I don't want it. Or I'll counter. And so if you're going to go direct and then ask for the same fees, what's the point? So I just said, hey, listen, us signing agents, us notaries, we play an important role in the transaction. Without us notarizing the documents, the warranty deed, the deed of trust, the mortgage, if we're not notarizing these documents, it's not happening, right? The mortgage won't go through. It's important. It's a big damn deal that we're a part of it. And we need to prove that we're a big deal, and we have to show our worth. We should ask for the right amount of money and then prove we're worth that money. So I said, listen, you market your business however you want. I'm not going to tell you how to market your business. But the fact that the title company even had to tell you that they told you they're going to increase their fee. They're going to increase your fee. Hey, that's a good problem to have, all right? When you're out marketing, you say my fee's $100 and the title fee company says, I'll pay you $125 because that's kind of typical. All right, that's the sign that you are undercutting yourself, and you're not only undercutting yourself, you're undercutting our industry. So I want you to think of that. Now, I'm not going to say who this person was, and I'm not, and she probably listens, so I am not bashing her in any way. I'm just helping you guys as entrepreneurs to get the money you're worth. And that's how she took it. After our conversation, she goes, no, I really appreciate you talking to me. She texted me later, I really appreciate you talking with me. I said, hey, I want everyone to win. She goes, I can see that. I can feel that. So that means she didn't take it personal. She didn't take it like I was attacking her, because I wasn't. I told her, run your business however you want. But here is my perspective as a business owner, as a signing service owner, as a mobile notary signing agent myself. Why would you go out marketing if you're just going to ask for the same fees you'd get from a signing service? The point of marketing direct is to get the higher fees. In fact, no, the point of marketing is to market direct is to get all the fee, to get all of the money. That's the point of marketing direct. So if you're going to market direct, then ask for the whole fee. Don't undercut your fee. Don't try to undercut another notary. I market at a higher fee than I know most notaries in my area. They usually go about 125 roughly. That's about the normal. That's about normal here. I go 150. I go higher. But that's because I tell them I'm bringing a lot of value with me. I'm not making mistakes. I'm available all crazy hours. I have a mobile office, which I'm recording out of right now. And I run a signing service. I'll help you find notaries anywhere in the country. So I'm going to bring a lot of value for my fee. All right? And so if you are going to market direct, make sure that you are... Okay, let me use this example. If you've owned a home, we're in this industry, okay? So we should have a little bit of an idea of the real estate. But if someone in the neighborhood sells their home for much less than it's worth, how does that affect the neighborhood? It affects it in a negative way greatly. Because now, if my neighbor, we have the same house, okay? Our houses are almost identical, and they sell their house for way less than what it's worth, that hurts me and the rest of the neighborhood, because now we can't sell our houses at the price that it's really worth, because someone just sold the house for much less than what it's worth. That affects the neighborhood. So if you go in marketing direct and you market at a less fee, like you're trying to undercut everyone to get all the business, you've just hurt the whole industry. Does that make sense? Because there will be a time when you're working like, gosh, I should be making more than this. I should have went higher. Now you have to go back and try to renegotiate your fees. Don't try to do that. That's just my opinion. Again, run your business how you want to run your business. I am a successful business owner. I'm trying to help you guys run a successful signing agent business. Don't undercut yourself. Don't undercut your value. Don't undercut our industry. Know your value. Know your worth. Know how important we are as signing agents. Go in there. Ask the fee that you deserve, not the fee you can get from anyone else. Right? Because again, you're worth it. You're awesome. You're a dynamo. And you're a Peak Signing Agent because you listen to the Peak Signing Agents podcast. I hope that helps you guys wrap your head around being business owners, being professional signing agents. Okay, that's why I want to do this podcast, this episode, anyways, to kind of talk to you guys about that. Don't undercut our industry. Make sure you ask for the fee you're worth, and then you go prove it to them that you are worth that fee. In fact, I just had somebody. It was a last minute signing, and I called them up, said, "Hey, can you do this? It's the month end, and I need help in this area." No one's really responding, so I'm just kind of calling some signing agents out there. And she goes, "Yeah, but," I said, "it's a small seller package, it's $75." And she's like, "Oh, can you do 125?" I'm like, for a small 20-page seller package? No, I said, I'm not going to do that. You want it or not? Because I'll call the next person. And she's like, no, okay, I'll do it. She just scans and she missed a signature. If you're going to ask for a higher fee, don't make mistakes. Right? If you're going to go in and market direct, don't make mistakes. You got to show that you're worth it. Now, mistakes happen, that's fine. But the first time you're going to work with somebody and you make a mistake because you probably didn't double or triple check, if you're going to get when I get a new client, I want to do the first job for them if it's possible. I want to do the first job for them to show them how I operate. Hey, I don't make mistakes. I double, triple check it. We fill it out all perfectly. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to drop it off. Whatever. I'm going to show what I'm worth. And that's what you should do. Show your worth. In fact, every business owner, every successful business owner shows that they're worth the value. All right. Hope that helps you guys. If you think this will help anyone else, please pass this episode on. Share this with someone else. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye.